So in geography, we want to start about urban settlement. So settlement, it is one of the simplest topics. So for you to know about urban settlement, you first have to know also about what we call rural settlement pattern. I think we have done about it. Saka apa, what is urban settlement? When I was studying about urban settlement, some they call it urban morphology. And we are studying about how urban settlements are constructed. For example, in our Harare CBD, how Harare is built up. So these are areas where settlements are overcrowded by they exist in patterns. For example, we've got growth points, we've got primate cities. Then a primate city, what is a primate city? A primate city, it is the largest city in a developing country. For example, Harare. Zimbabwe is one of the less economically developed countries. So what if it could in one urban city inenge iri hombe kudarika dzimwe dzese, city iyoyo inopuwa zita rekunzi a primate city. Right, tabva ipapo vapanzi urban cities they offer a variety of functions. Functions akasiyana siyana. So you must know that rural settlements and urban settlements, they've got a difference in terms of services or even production and whatsoever they offer. So you must know that in urban settlements they offer secondary, we find secondary industries, we find tertiary industries and services. So how do we classify settlements apart from rural settlement? How do we classify that this is an urban settlement as we are differentiating it kubva kuma-rural? This is a rural settlement, this is an urban settlement. So we have classification. How do we classify it? We classify them according to functions. What are the functions? We classify them according to population size. We also classify them according to physical size. Physical size. So these three elements are needed to classify my settlements. So the difference between urban settlements and rural settlement, it is because of its function, population size, and physical size. So we want to study what are the functions of my urban settlement. My urban settlements are my functions. For example, what is a function? A function, it is the purpose in which a settlement serves. Settlement purpose. For instance, rural settlements, they are predominant in the primary industry. I think mese magata industry cannot even commerce. Munoziva primary industry techitaura about extraction of raw material, for example mining, farming, those zvinoitwa kuma-rural settlement. Zvirirei kuti unzwe kunzi gold raputika mutown takutonochera gold diamond raputika kana kuti hande tinoraura muna Samora. We cannot do that because in urban settlements we have no rivers, we have not, even if we have got rivers, they are covered up. Munoziva here kuti mukuvisi munoona, for example, those who are in Harare, muchibva naSegero, ukasvika paflyover pane karwizi kamunoona kaka, unoziva kuti karwizi kaka kanotobva kumusoro kwese, kanotonzi uri kuona pane chistatue chambuya nehanda paipai, kanotodarika neipapaipai. Anoona muHarare Gardens makaita kunge mubani-bani, mitori wetland yaitovapo yaitodarika nerwizi. Saka rwizi runototangira kumusoro, runototangira kure. Saka mutauni muya rwakatovharwa, pakatoiswa mabridges, bvaratovharwa, bvarasiya richiyerera, zvototi mukatonaya mvura kanotozara, mvura ichiyerera, kari karwizi kanenge kachitoita sei, kachitoyerera kakadaro. But kakavharwa, why? Hakana function yakanoofa mutauni. Saka uchizongoona kanongoita kunge kanobudikira ipaipaizvo, rakatotangira kumwe kumusoro. Then tiri ipapo manje, urban settlements now in terms of their functions, they are classified into several groups. We have what we call administrative towns. Administrative towns, what are the administrative towns? Administrative towns, these are towns or these are cities which offers administrative functions. For example, registration of birth, registration of weddings, registration kana kuti emakambani handika. For example, in Harare we've got Makombe. Here in Chitungwiza we've got apa Chitungwiza municipality. You go there, Motorama Bethe Nanika. So all towns which offers such services such as registration of birth certificate, marriage certificate, passports and whatsoever, they are called administrative towns. Esa singadaro asi administrative towns. Then tapedza ipapo tobva taenda pana anonzi port towns. It's very unfortunate that Zimbabwe is a landlocked country, but kana tichistudy geography tinostudy zvese. Port towns, these are towns which offer services that deals with the establishment of ports, especially kunema sea. For example, we've got the Port Elizabeth. It is a port town. Why? For example, Cape Town, it is a port town. Why? Kune Port Elizabeth, kunosvikira ships, kunosvikira cargo. Then after that, we have what we call marketing towns. These are important for buying and selling of goods and services or for business operations. These are what we call marketing towns. For example, Mbari Musika. If you go to Mbari, you never hear munhu anenge achitaura anything more than kutengesa. Everything chiri kumbari pane pachingonzi $4.2 pano pazochipa padai tiri kutengesa. Kumbari nyango musoro wemunhu ukatoti unoda unogona kutowana. Ziso remunhu chairo ukatoti unorida kumbari, they do. And those are marketing towns. Then tapedza ipapo we've got what we call tourist towns. In terms of tourist towns, these are mandated in scenery and wildlife management, and also they result in the flux of population in them. For example, Victoria Falls, it is a tourist town. Why? Because in Victoria Falls, it is a town which was established, influenced by a tourist attractive environment, Vic Falls. To an extent, takasvika pakutowana Victoria Falls Hotel, Victoria Falls in the International Airport. So ndozvakaita kuti develop. So we have done with how to classify settlements according to their functions. Now we are classifying settlements according to their population size. So it says urban settlements usually they've got a large population as compared to rural settlements. Do you know kuti vanhu vari muno vakawandisa singaite zvekutoti vanhu vakumusha kwenyu yangu tikatoti mberi nguva yese inogona kutokundwa bcause kune vanhu vashoma, vanhu vari muchitungwiza muno vakawandisa. Also tapedza izvozvo tine physical size. Urban settlements, as we are classifying them, their physical size is large. Unoziva here kuti raini rekumusha kwenyu ringori diki dikane, but ukada kutoona kuti unit O inototangira kuna Chigumba uko kusvika kuZamheno uko kuzvipoto kutodarika kuhandika ichienda, but raini rekumusha haridaro, renge ringori diki diki. So this is what we call classification of between urban settlements and rural settlements. So our next topic next week will be studying what we call morphology. Alright, as these settlements are classified according to their function, according to their population size and physical size. Saka mamavakirwa anovakwa sei. Andika. So this marks the end of our lesson. Saka kana mune mubvunzo moita sei mobvunza. Don't know.